So in this video, I'm going to be taking a look inside some of my books, and then I'm going to be talking about what type of books are saturated on Amazon KDP. So I keep talking about having a standard that you need to set for your books, but what does that actually mean? So you've probably heard the phrase quality over quantity many times. Now, the problem with this is, what does it actually mean? And how do you go about gauging this? So as someone that is making decent sales on Amazon KDP, what I want to do is show you some of the interiors that I've had made for my books. And before I show this, I want to kind of make it my mission this year to be much more transparent with the things that I'm publishing. Because I know that when people watch these type of videos on YouTube, there's always this kind of underlining feeling of, I'm not quite getting the whole picture of what's going on here. I'm being told lots of good things, but there's just something that's missing. So this leads me back to a post that I made in my Facebook group earlier. And what I asked inside of my group here is, how about a KDP case study, a real one, creating a book from start to finish, finding a niche, creating the cover, running ads, creating the title, etc., etc. So you can literally follow the book's progress on Amazon to see what someone who is actually making sales on Amazon is doing and the route that they take in order to make these sales. So if that's something that interests you, where nothing is kind of left out, then leave a comment with what you'd like to see inside of that, and I'll consider releasing it. So I think this will solve the big problem of being told what to do as opposed to being shown what to do. Okay, so obviously all of this is just going to be my opinion, the way that I approach publishing. You might completely disagree, but if you like the way that I approach publishing, then yeah, let me know in the comments if you think this is a good idea. So that gives me a good chance to show off my standard of quality when it comes to the interiors of my books. And this is something that actually just goes beyond quality, and I'm going to show you what I mean as I go through some of my pages. So on Canva here, I've just put together a few images from inside my books, and as you can see, these are images that I actually use inside of books that I'm making or will be making. And as I scroll through this, I want you to understand that this is the type of standard that will make you sales and will get your customers coming back to your author page as well. So I'm not claiming this is going to be the absolute best ever, but for me, from my experience of making sales on Amazon, this is certainly good enough, okay? So I will actually just disclose what all the niches are here because it's being shown right in front of you. So this is a color by number book, and a lot of my books at the end of 2021 and going into 2022 are going to be geared toward children. I think that area on Amazon is always going to be huge, so it's an opportunity that I want to make the most of. These are color by number books here, and of course, and this is from the same interior here. It's another color by number book. And then here we have a maze for an activity book, another maze for another activity book, and another maze here for the activity book as well. And then we have a design your own football shirt, which is for a football coloring book, a football activity book. And then we have and this one is for a color by number mass book. And this one here is actually my least favorite. The designer that did this one was for a Christmas color by number book. And then this one at the end here was for a horror coloring book. And I've not actually used a lot of the images for this one because they looked a bit too similar to things that I see on TV. So I kind of wanted to avoid uploading that one. So this is the standard anyway that I have. Now you'll notice whenever I have anything made, and this is what I talk about when I'm saying it goes beyond quality, is I want the book to be fun. Like if it's targeting kids, I want the book to be fun, okay? And I want the book to look fun as well. So when a child completes it, they've had a great time, the parent comes back to Amazon, either buys more books from my author page or leaves me a 4 or 5 star review as well. And when it comes to creating things like the A+ content for your books, like I want everything to look busy. I want people to look at that and stop and go, wow, that looks fun. My kid's going to have a great time to completing these mazes or coloring these images in, right? So that's just a quick look at the quality that I sort of shoot for. Now the thing is, I'm always trying to strive for better quality with these, so I know they're not off the chart, but they're decent, I would definitely say. So all of these images have been outsourced from people from Upwork other than the mazes here, and the styles here change because they are from different designers and they got paid pretty well, in case you're wondering. Okay, so that's my standard. Now what I want to show you is the way that a lot of other people are doing things and the way that people are being taught to do things that I think is the wrong way to do things, okay? So I'm going to show you here what I don't think you should do, especially going forward with the publishing business. And this is an area of Amazon that is just chock-a-block full of these type of books. So regarding that, I have some bad news, or more so just a bad opinion here. And that is that I think that Amazon will change at some point, because KDP, honestly, it is saturated with low quality books. You can go on Amazon, have a browse around for 5 or 10 minutes in the book department, and you can see how terrible the quality of books has become. And I think it comes down to this kind of golden goose that's always being put out there, that low content books are the easy way to make money online. But really, tell me, like, how many people do you actually know that make good money from just uploading lots and lots and lots of low content books? Now, I know that people do make good money from it. I know that there are some YouTubers who have thousands of books, but they still have worked to get that many books over time. It's not something that's happened for them in just a few months. Okay, so if you're uploading 500 books a month, 1,000 books a month, or how many books Amazon allows you to upload, there's just no possible way that you can focus more so on that quality over your quantity, right? And I think, honestly, if you're taking this approach, then you're wasting your time. And I see it loads of times where people are even pushing this idea of taking your designs from merch. So merch by Amazon, on t-shirts and stuff like that. You take those designs, you put them onto your low content books, like your notebooks or whatever's. Then you spam Amazon with them, and then you make like $15 a month. And some people are happy with that. I have no idea why, because it's honestly just such a waste of time. And that's what's going to lead me to the good news. KDP is not dead. It's never going to be dead. There's always going to be this opportunity to make money. And honestly, it's as good a time as any to earn a passive income with publishing. But I think what you really need to do here is that you need a mindset shift. And I'm going to go into that in just a second and show you what I think you need to shift it from, what you need to shift it to. And doing this is actually probably going to be less effort than doing what you might be doing at the moment. And that is just to pump out books as fast as you can. So here's what I think you can shift your mindset from. So this mentality of, I need to find a good niche. I need all the best keywords for that niche. I need the interior from somewhere. I need to create the cover in Canva because free is good. I need to publish this book as soon as possible and then move on to the next one. And shift that mindset to, I need to find a good niche. So I do most definitely believe in going after where buyer traffic is going. And then I need to create the best book I can in this niche and actually add value to my customer's life. I need to differentiate or add value to my book to make it stand out. I need to make the absolute best book cover that I can. So if that means I have to spend some money and outsource that to someone that knows what they're doing, then I need to do that. And then maybe I can supplement this with marketing, okay? So by marketing, I mean running ads to your book. Now, if you're new to ads or a little bit nervous when it comes to running ads, then I'd urge you to go to the description of this video and download my free ads course. It's going to help you get started. It's only an hour or so long. You'll be done with it in no time, and it's going to help you for a long time to come. It's getting lots of good feedback, that free course. So I urge you to go ahead and pick that up if you're still watching this video. And if you adopt this approach, then you won't ever have to be that guy. You know, the type of person that says, well, you're only making money because you uploaded books back in 2019. And for me, I did upload books in 2019 and they're still selling. But the reality here is that I uploaded books in the last 4 months and they are my best sellers out of all of my books. So if you get in on this approach now, when it comes to 2023, you can sit there all smug when people are saying things in comment sections like, oh, it's only because you uploaded books in 2022. And then you can feel pretty happy for the efforts that you made in 2022 to make that happen. Anyway, that is all. This has been kind of a mindset video that I don't really like making, but hopefully it gives you an idea as to the type of standard and quality that I shoot for. But that's all for now. Go ahead and go to the description and get the free ads course, and I'll see you in another video very soon.